Hey you guys, what's going on? It's Teenage Knight here, and I am back with some NCAA Football 14 Road to Glory for Damian Flemming. At the end of the last video, I know I said we're facing the UCLA. I don't know what their mascot is. I realized later that their mascot name is literally on the screen as I say that. So I'm sorry for not saying UCLA Bruins, but oh well. Not many people watch this anyway, so I'm probably not going to get yelled at too much. I just wanted to apologize for that as I'm recording this before that actually goes up. But as you know, Damian Flemming is coming off his first win in that incredible game against Arizona where they came back in the last minute and a half to win it. So he's hoping to keep the winning streak going as they are now 4-3. They did not go under 500. And he's trying to keep up their winning ways and maybe get them to a bowl game because I think winning the Pac-12 is obviously out at this point. So his goal is pretty much just to, get a few more wins, get a decent bowl game. Hopefully not lose the rest of the year, go 9-3. That'd be pretty good. But we still have USC on the schedule and a few others. As Damian goes deep and hits Devin Ross, he ends up being, or he is a very reliable target in this series so far. I'm finding some reliable targets. Obviously, Tyler McCulloch, I think is his name. And there's a pick. Can't go a game with Damian Flemming without having an interception, but he does lay him out. But Tyler McCulloch ends up being a really good one. So, yeah. I'm hoping I need to go check all their, how old they are, but because I don't want to lose too many of these top guys real quick because we're obviously having trouble winning now with, these receivers. But he plays slot most of the time, so I think he's pretty young, and there was his first catch on the day for 17 yards. But he could be pretty good in the future as run a read option and break a tackle, trip over Powell, and then get brought down for a 6-yard gain. Nothing too spectacular. End of the first quarter, it is 6-0 UCLA off a couple field goals. I did get injured, or not Damian did get injured earlier in the game, in case you didn't notice that. It was at the very beginning. He was out for only, the rest of that drive, and then he came back, but ends up not getting a touchdown out of that drive, which sucked. Finds Hobbs, first down, 9-yard catch. So Damian's played pretty exceptional up to this point, I would say, in most of his games, except the Arizona State game. And he is, what is he now, 1-3 as a starter? So he's looking to make it 2-3. And we'll see where he goes after that as he gets tackled at the end of that. But now they go in 1st and 10. It's still the second quarter. Damian drops back, looking, and he's just going to run with it. And he's past the line of scrimmage. Damian Flemming will break a tackle and then get brought down at about the 7-yard line. A 17-yard gain on the play. Tremendous run by Damian. Trying to make it for some of these lost yardage on sack because this offensive line is, well, not the best one he's ever had. Let's just say the one at Southern Tulsa probably could have done better against UCLA, but drops back, he does try to run, and he runs right into the end zone. If I am correct, I don't exactly remember, but I think this is his first rushing touchdown on the year, whenever he had several in high school. But, like I said, not positive, so don't hold me to that, but I think it's his first rushing touchdown on the year. I didn't check after the game either because I'm lazy. But anyway, 7-6 now as they try to build on their lead before halftime. Damian play action, looking, firing, finding Vincent Hobbs, who makes a nice 14-yard catch. And Colorado is moving down the field pretty nicely right now. Hopefully Damian doesn't screw it up with a pick like he normally does. Comes out no backs on the backfield whatsoever besides Damian. As he drops back and he's looking, firing deep, and he's got... Is that Devin Ross? Yes, it is. And he's down to the 41-yard reception for Devin Ross. First and goal now for the Buffaloes. Or third and goal now for the Buffaloes, sorry. As he comes nearly goal in formation. And handoff, Alex Wood, touchdown. Fullback, 1-yard run. As Colorado will go up 14-6 right before the end of the half. Now the second half, up 14-6, trying to build upon their lead. Hits Powell on a screen, and he gets brought down on third down. So now it's 4th and 12. So they would have to punt the ball. And then this starting field position is tremendous, as you can tell. This is exactly where Damian wanted to start out. And nearly tripping over his lineman. He does get by them, though. And he stiff arms a guy to the ground. But gets a 19-yard gain and gets them out of that awful situation that they were in. One good thing about having a former halfback as a quarterback is he does know how to run the ball pretty well. So now 14-6, 2nd and 9. I think it's still the same drive. Oh, going deep and finding Vincent Hobbs, who is a really reliable target also. I'm hoping he's not like a senior or something. I need to check this stuff. But, yeah, like I said, I recorded a bunch of these like way before I even started posting. And I think I'm just now up to the point, like, this is where I was posting and recording at the same time. So, yeah, I finally caught up a little bit, maybe. Don't really know how far, like, ahead I am. But, anyway, as Colorado continues driving the field, I'm kind of all over the place in this video. But I'm trying to keep talking, not go quiet, which is normally what I do, which is really bad. As Damian will get a nice gain, 8 yards, and get injured on the play, which sucked. I need to get that epic-thon or marathon or whatever, because getting injured is getting really annoying. I mean, I know it's a quarterback, but, like, oh, we do score on the drive, though, so I guess the backup quarterback is decent. I mean, his starting record is 3-0, but come on, that was not against good teams. As Damian will fumble the ball. I think he was down, though, but they don't review it because it wasn't a turnover. So he gets credited with so that defender gets credited with the forced fumble. But I don't think he should. As Damian runs and hurdles, which is something I've picked up in my Road to Glory that I'm not recording, my personal Road to Glory, as I started doing that like my senior year, and now it's translated over to Damian, which I guess can be pretty helpful. I mean, there was one time I got a 5-yard boost off of it, so there is the high risk though that you fumble if your carrying is not that good, and Damian's carrying is not tremendous. Hands off Christian Powell. Christian Powell up the right side, and he finally gets pushed out of bounds. 21-yard gain, and they are now inside the red zone. First, are we inside the red zone? No, we're at the red zone. I don't even know. And pitch. Fumble. Of course. That one was a legit fumble. Presto went a little bit too quick. My bad. But we get the ball back. Our defense is tremendous, and we get the ball back late in the fourth quarter. We're up 21-6. Game pretty much over. We've scored 21 unanswered points at this time. And now it's 2nd and goal. We're going to try, it looks like goal line formation. Going to punch it in with Alex Wood. No, we are not. 1-yard gain. 3rd and goal now. As Damian comes back to the line. And handoff. Touchdown. So, the Buffaloes take it. The Buffaloes will win their 2nd game in a row. 28 to, I believe it was 14. I think they end up scoring late in the game. But anyway, we won. So that's all that matters. Yeah, they end up scoring late in the game, 28-14. I think I heard the announcer say it. Play of the game, Christian Powell, 15 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a really good day. Damian had an okay day. He had the rushing touchdown. But that's about it. I mean, he threw, 28-14, there it is. I mean, he threw pretty good, but he did not throw a touchdown this game. And he threw an interception and fumbled the ball twice. One of them resulted in a turnover. I guess I accidentally pressed X or something, but here are his stats for the game. As you can see, Dylan's stats too. Oh, he didn't throw the touchdown. So who got the touchdown? What? Oh, I guess, no. Okay, I honestly have no idea who got the touchdown on that drive that I was injured. Because he didn't throw it, but none of these guys ran for it. Maybe Powell did. And whatever. Anyway, next game is against Washington. They are 2-6. We're 5-3. Going to try to continue this win streak that we have going on. And we will see next video if Damian Flemming can take down Washington